Hi everyone. So I kind of wanted to talk about something here because there's a lot of people who have commented to me or asked me a lot of questions in my previous videos over the years, and I figured I'd just do a video about it because a lot of people have asked me why I chew my smoothies and why I chew my juices also. Isn't that just something you just drink it down? No, you don't just drink them down. And this is the reason why I chew my smoothies and juices. It's because juices and smoothies are essentially your meal in liquid form. And so when you go to eat, naturally we are intended to eat the food with the fiber, of course, but we chew, okay? We chew, and that's important for the body because it starts signaling the body that food is coming, and there's certain, excuse me, you guys, there's certain things that have to get kick-started inside, that prepares beforehand for when the food comes down so the body can easily process and assimilate and digest it properly. So if you are gulping down your meal very quickly, you are actually doing your body a huge disservice because it's going to be very hard for the body to process and assimilate it and everything. And again, you guys, I am not the health expert. I say this a lot, but I have to say it because I want to and I need to, that I'm not the health expert at all. I don't claim to be and I don't want to be. These are just from my thoughts and opinions from my own experience and from learning from other raw foodies and stuff. So but that's one thing I have learned over the years too, is that you don't gulp down your smoothies, you don't gulp down your juice. You need to chew it, because I know I understand now, or have understood a while ago, that digestion actually starts in the eyes. It starts either in the eyes or in the nose, because if you're not looking at food and you get a whiff of food, like staying in the raw food arena here, if you get just a smell of a sweet fruit or a savory raw dinner dish or something, it signals your body, it goes to your brain. You start thinking about, oh wow, that's good, and then you start thinking that's food, and your mind starts thinking of what that smell is, and then when it signals that it's food, then all of a sudden, if you're hungry, if your body's hungry and it starts sounding good to you, you'll start salivating, and it'll kind of kickstart you to want to eat, and so that's kind of where digestion could start. But if you don't smell anything that kickstarts the desire to eat, and you look at food, your body, especially if you're hungry, your body, and then when you're looking at food, it goes to your brain, and your brain, you start thinking about it, and you look at it, and if it starts looking good to you and it's actually starting to sound good, you're probably hungry. And then all of a sudden your brain starts thinking about your stomach, you start thinking about your digestion, you start thinking about your stomach area. Am I really hungry? Do I want to eat? And then it can cue you to eat and to want to eat. And but again, if you just kind of a side note, that if you're looking at food and the food just doesn't sound good to you, and it's because you're not hungry, and then you just kind of don't want to look at images of food, or not images of food, you just kind of don't want to think about food, look at food, and you just go about your day and everything because you're not hungry, you're satisfied. But like the digestion starts either in the eyes or in the nose, in a sense. So that, I think, kickstarts the processes also. But the second part of good digestion for your body is the chewing process, because the moment you put the food in your mouth, you need that saliva to mix in with your food, and it needs to be kind of in liquid form. If you're eating solid food, it needs to be in liquid form before you swallow it. That's why it's really important to chew as much as you can to really break it down into liquid form. And having a juice in a smoothie kind of eliminates that process already. So you have to enact that chewing motion like it is a solid food already, not already broken down, and chew it enough so you can get that saliva in there, so it kickstarts even more the juices and stuff inside your tummy and everything. So when the food, so it signals the body, okay, food is in the mouth, it's gonna come down soon. And so then you can properly assimilate it and everything, and then swallow it properly, and then it's good for your body that way. And I think juices and smoothies are very, very good to have because they are already broken down completely. Because when you actually chew food, there's a lot of times where we kind of just don't chew enough, and having blenders and juices and smoothies, and even dressings and sauces and stuff, it really helps breaking the food down completely so it's easily digestible for the body. But essentially, you guys, that is why I chew my smoothies and juices. But I also do it because I can taste it also. If you're just gulping down your juice and your smoothie, number one, you get full really quickly. That's not good. That's not good. That's not healthy for your body. But also, you don't taste your food. You don't taste it, and your meal is over before you even know it. And then you're actually, I mean, eating is an enjoyable experience. It's a blessing from God. I've mentioned that in one of my other videos in the past, but it's truly a blessing from God, and we need to take time to enjoy that experience that God has given us to eat. It's a wonderful, enjoyable experience that we need to savor and enjoy. And so when you are gulping and hawking down your food, that's not healthy. Those are not healthful habits, and you're actually doing more harm to your body than good. And that's why, side note, in this civilized society that we have, we're so fast paced in today's world that we don't even have enough time to eat properly. We don't even give ourselves enough time to eat. People are eating in their vehicles while they're driving. People are honking, like inhaling their food because they don't have enough time because they got to get to work, or they don't have enough time at work or whatever. And that is so bad. That is so bad because that wreaks havoc on your health, on your body, and just your overall state of being. Because when you take time to actually chew and savor all the flavors and think about all the flavors and how delicious and how much it appeals to you, it really puts a warming feeling inside of you. You feel good, and it's just very enjoyable. It makes you happy. And so when you enjoy that eating experience until you're full and satisfied and it's enough for you, that is that blessing that God has given you. And then one of the wonderful things about life too is eating, the experience of eating and experiencing all these other flavors, textures, and all the wonderful stuff, in food. And but that is essentially why I chew my smoothies and my juices. So hopefully this video helped you guys out in some way. Hopefully it did. So I will let you guys go. Remember to love being raw. Put a big old smile on your face today. I hope I did that for you, and I'll see you guys next video, okay? Bye, guys.